Hey everyone, Coach Katie here from Recourse Coaching. I help people optimize their brain, optimize their body so they can optimize their life. We're in the middle of the coronavirus right now, and so I have an at-home workout for you in case you need to be staying home. For this workout, I'm going to give you a warm-up, the workout, and a cool down. So first we're going to go over the yoga push-ups, and I want you to be really careful with your back on these, so don't curve your back too much if that's uncomfortable for you. So you're going to start in a plank position here. You're just going to let yourself drop down. Push up on your arms here, wait for a few seconds. Then you're going to come here. You can pedal your feet a little bit to get a good stretch. Here and back down. So that's one, there's two. Next is 10 jumping jacks, which are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll just do a couple for you. Next part of your warm-up is 5 squats. And so with your squats, a couple things that I want you to be sure of is that your knees go out and they don't come over your toes. And we're going to go over squats a little bit later for the workout. Last thing is the swimmer's arms. You're going to do 10 of these. Some people call this the Michael Phelps, so I'll show you from the side. Hip hinge down. So you're going to switch which arm is on top each time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So your workout is 3 rounds. Now I want you to set a timer because if you don't finish the 3 rounds by 12 minutes, then I want you to stop. If you do finish the rounds before 12 minutes, then go ahead, record your time so that when you do this workout again, you can see if you went a little bit faster. The first movement in your workout is squats, and we're going to go over a little bit of what we're looking for with the squats. Again, we want to make sure that your knees are out and that your knees don't ever come forward over your toe. You stay flat on your feet. And I'm going to show you squats from the front and the side. So from the front here, screw your feet into the ground so that you're nice and stable. Make sure you're grabbing the ground with your toes. You're going to send your hips back, and then you're going to go down. Here. And from the side, so remember, screw your feet to the ground, send your hips back, and then you come down. What we're trying to avoid is we don't want this, where you go forward. So really screw your feet to the ground, send your hips back. You're gonna go as low in your squat as you feel comfortable. Full depth squat is below parallel, which means that your hip crease is below your knee. I'll show you that, but you go as far as you feel comfortable. Your next movement is 22 count mountain climbers, and we want to make sure that our back stays nice and flat during these. 2 counts means you do right and left leg, and that's 1. So I'm going to show you from the side. You're basically in a plank, and you're just going to bring your knees to your chest. 1 knee and then the other knee, and that's 1. Your next movement is 10 sit-ups. If you have an ab mat at home, it would be great to use those. If not, then I just want you to be careful of your lower back. I always butterfly my legs when I do sit-ups. You're gonna come all the way down, all the way up till your shoulders are in front of your hips. Okay, yeah. Your last movement is 5 burpees, and with the burpees, I really want you to pay attention to your lower back. So I'm going to show you how to do burpees by coming to your knees first and then coming down so that you can protect your lower back. So they look like this. I'm going to show you from the side. So wide legs, hands down, jump back, come to your knees, then drop down, push up to your knees, bring your feet in, jump up and down. All right, now we're gonna go over your cool down. The first thing you're gonna do is just a light jog in place for 1 minute. Next thing that you're gonna do is 10 big arm swings forward, 10 big arm swings backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and do really big shoulder rolls forward and backward. backwards. The last part of your cool down is a stretch for your shins. So you're just gonna go ahead. You're gonna sit with your feet, the backs of your feet actually touching the ground. If this is too difficult for you, then there's other mobility we need to do before that. So if you're only able to like get your foot here, then I don't want you to do this stretch. But if you can, you're gonna come here. You can sit here, if this is enough, or bring one leg up, hold it for 5 seconds. Bring the other leg up, hold it for 5 seconds. You can also try both legs up. You wanna make sure you're still getting a stretch here. Come down, and you're gonna do that for about a minute. So I hope this video helps you get a good workout at home. Afterwards, I want you to go to my YouTube channel at Recourse Coaching and pick one of the mobility options for you to do as well, because you still want to stay really mobile as you are doing your workouts. One that I really love would be the couch stretch, and I have a video on that that you can follow along with. Bye.